Hey, it's Renee with Cancercize with Renee B coming at you on this very chilly Monday morning for me anyway. It may not be chilly for you, but it's chilly for me. And it's going to be a high of 20 today, I believe. And tomorrow it's going to be a high of 15. And we've got snow on the ground. And I have a husband who's going to chauffeur me. So I'm excited about that. So anyway, it's Monday. It's time for some coffee with us, right? So we have coffee. No, there's no vodka in there. Sorry. Turn it this way. We all know it. Just coming in with you my Monday morning wrap up. So we are into day 15 of the January 15th challenge. And we, excuse me. So January 15th challenge, January 15th was the challenge I put out there because that'll be my 1 year cancer free because that's the day of the surgery. And they took the cancer out. So that'll be on January 15th. So my goal was to work out. One of the goals I had set was to work out every 10 minutes or 10 minutes every day up until January 15th, starting just over 2 weeks ago, starting challenge live with the coffee chat with you guys. Part of my other challenge was to also go to the gym. Haven't done that yet. It's been cold and tired, and so it's very hard to get there. It's very hard to get that motivation up and going doing that. But so far, the 10-minute thing has been doing pretty good. I've been pretty honest and faithful about that every day, doing some type of workout. And some days I actually add a little more workout on my own, so that's good, but not much, but I do get a little more workout in there. So that's been going well with that challenge. Christmas is moving along quite quickly, to be honest. We've had 2 Christmas parties this week. We went to my husband's Christmas party with Living Water on Saturday. Hi, Shannon. Good morning. And they always do such a nice party. They take really good care of their employees. They do bonuses, and every spouse and child that comes to the Christmas party gets a present, and they put thought into it. So if they know your kid likes Batman, you'll get a Batman thing. It's just amazing what they do. I mean, for me, they gave me Harmony Coffee gift cards. And y'all know how I like my coffee, and Harmony Coffee here in town is one of my favorites for 2 reasons. But one, it's because it's good, great, fantastic coffee. And then the owner is an amazing lady who happens to be a friend of my son. And so they talked about maybe being roommates. And so in my opinion, I'm supporting her and she's supporting my son. But they're not roommates, but they're friends. And so for me, it goes hand in hand. So anyway, yeah, so they got us gift cards and stuff, and for every single person there, every child, even the babies, and everybody got a gift, and that's always nice. And they fed us, and so that's a nice party. And then yesterday we did my Blue Door holiday party, and the Blue Door Theater is an improv theater that I participate in. I've been volunteering there for almost just over 9 years, give or take. I did take a year off because of all of this, and but I still was involved. And I also sit on the board there, and I work out in the front. And I used to do the donations and stuff too. So anyway, they feel like they're a part of my family. Faces have changed over the years. There's still some of the same faces, but most of the faces have changed because people move away and have lives. And but they've always been a part of my family, and I always feel very welcome there. And it's a very creative group of entertaining group of creative people, and they have a special place in my heart. So I was really happy to be involved with that. So it was a lot of work because I ended up being kind of in charge of it. So, but it was okay. It's good. It's all good. Other news was not so great news, but now I know kind of news. Hang on, I need more coffee. Ugh, that makes it so hot. Oh, so hot. It smells so good. It feels good. It's my first cup of coffee, so you guys are having our first cup of coffee together. The other thing was, so the medication that I take to prevent hormones from developing and stuff because my cancer is hormone fed. So it's essentially trying to keep me from getting the breast cancer again. I take the medication every day to try to keep me from getting breast cancer again. All right, that makes sense. So the medication has side effects of probably causing osteoporosis. So you have to take another medication to counteract that side effect. So my doctor likes this medication called Zometa, and it's an infusion, which means you have to get an IV stuck in your arm. And you all know how I feel about needles. And you sit there for about a half an hour while they do that. And then it has side effects. So I'm not a huge fan of needles. I told you guys how awful it was to have my blood drawn at my primary care last time because I only have one arm. So I get there and I also find out they had to do a blood draw. So they did a blood draw and an IV in the same arm. So I had like this like line of sort. I thought it was going to scar up like that from just a doctor's appointment. The day that I had the Zometa was not a big deal. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel because they said sometimes you get nauseous or tired, and none of that happened. So I went ahead and went to my board meeting at the Blue Door for some interviews we were doing. I was feeling great. I woke up Thursday morning and I was in so much pain. I have not experienced this kind of bone pain before. So my friends out there that have been on Neulasta, they told me it would be kind of like the side effects of Neulasta with the achy bones. And so after having my hip ache so intensely bad, all I could do was cry all day. I cried and cried. My boss felt sorry for me because she said she could see the pain in my face. And I went to work. I don't know how. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I went to work. I was in so much pain. I could barely stand or sit. It was all in my right hip. I struggled big time. It was really hard. And my friends out there like Kim and Aaron and Diane, I think of you too, that I know that you guys were on that Neulasta. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get through it. Mine was just in my right hip. I can't imagine if it was in other bones feeling that way. What's crazy is, so it's supposed to help build your bones up to help prevent the osteoporosis and the thinning of the bones. But it could also make your teeth go loose, which seems kind of counterproductive to me. It doesn't, because your teeth are part of your bones, but it's an odd thing. So I didn't get any loose teeth or jaw pain, but I did get severe hip pain. By the Friday, though, it was better. It was manageable, and it was just sore and was not that intense pain. So I have to do that Zometa every 6 months for some time. I'm not sure how long. I didn't ask. I should ask. But so I have that to look forward to. Hopefully I'll be more prepared because it really caught me off guard because I really was not expecting those kind of side effects. So, I mean, they told me it could happen, but I didn't know the intensity of it. So that was a challenge. Yeah, so I barely got to see my son this week, and he came by yesterday to pick up some coffee because we do that, coffee. so he swung by. And but he looks like he's doing all right. He's been having to stand outside in all this cold, ucky weather because they took away the booth because they were going to put in those electric arms where he works. And they haven't put the arms in yet. And now he has no booth to stand in. And so he's out in the elements all the time. And so he's out in the freezing cold and the rain and everything. But he's staying healthy and holding up. And it's just giving him character and building character. So anyway, that's it. That's my updates. Doing okay with the workout challenge. Learning to set new goals for myself and appreciation. My energy levels are really starting to come up. I'm starting to feel so much better. Like, just so much better. Like, okay, I'm ready to take on life. So I'm glad you guys are here taking on life with me. I will post a video workout, later. It probably won't be till after work at this point because it's slow going this morning. And yay, thanks for joining me, and I appreciate you guys hanging out and following me and subscribing to my YouTube page and just being there for me on my Cancercize page and interactive, and I appreciate everybody's support, but also input and experiences that they've had with their cancer or their loved ones who've gone through cancer. I love to hear all of it. So thank you for joining me. You guys, I love you, and enjoy your coffee today. And have 2 or 3 cups. It's okay. It's okay. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later and see you at workouts. Bye-bye.